Hello, everyone. Todd Lowry here with Prime Lending with another VA loan related video. As always, Fridays we wear red to remember everyone deployed. Today I want to talk about a refinance loan called an IRRRL. So IRRRL is IRRRL, stands for Interest Rate Reduction Refinance Loan. Other people will sometimes call it a VA streamline. And essentially, it's a loan that's typically meant to lower your interest rate. Okay, so there are some scenarios where you could use it. Let's say you had a variable VA loan that now you're going to put to a 30-year fixed VA loan. In that scenario, you wouldn't technically need to lower the interest rate. But the real answer is typically the way we use it is to lower your interest rate. Okay. Now, the reason it's also sometimes known as a streamline VA loan is because we're going to require a lot less to do the refinance. So typically not going to need an appraisal. We won't typically need to ask you for any income documents. So pay stubs, W-2s, whatever, all that kind of stuff. We shouldn't need those items because the real point of it is if you are at a certain interest rate as a veteran on a VA loan and you live in the house and you haven't had multiple late payments in the last year, right? If you're paying your mortgage on time like you're supposed to on your VA loan, and we can lower your monthly payment substantially, save you some money, then why would we want to reference all that other stuff? If it's in the best interest of the veteran, let's do it, right? So the way that might look, and these are just theoretically, this is just math. This isn't like an offer to lend. I'm just sort of giving you the math on what it might look like, right? So a $200,000 loan amount at a 6% interest rate means the mortgage portion alone of your monthly mortgage payment. So if you escrow for taxes and insurance, that kind of stuff, right? I'm not including all that. I'm saying just the actual mortgage portion of your monthly payment would be just under $1,200 a month, okay? $200,000 loan, 6% interest, just under $1,200 a month, right? If you could lower that to a 5% interest, you would save about $120, $125 a month. If you could lower it all the way down to a 4%, I believe you're going to save $185 to $190. No, it's about $245 a month, right? Similarly, different loan amount, that same kind of sway. If you had a $300,000 loan amount, the difference between a 6% and a 5% interest rate is probably about $185, $190, right? So the whole point is, in this market where interest rates have been a little bit higher than they were previously, but we see things starting to come down a little bit, we anticipate in the next couple of years the interest rates will potentially come down 1 to 2 points. This is going to come into play. Lower closing costs. At Prime Lending, we have no lender fees on VA loans. That's for a refinance as well, right? Essentially, reduced fees to do a refinance, and we're not going to have to document as much stuff as we would on a regular refinance. Should just be savings for the veteran. And if we can get you into a lower interest rate, we can do it without a bunch of hassle and save you a bunch of money. That's what we're here for. So as always, call, text, email, any questions you have. That's what I'm here for, and see you next Friday.